I think that's more again as ref as well. I've seen a few games where he's been officiating now. And we're on the way. Heavy contact there on Briscoe, I think it was from the start. Not messing about with that first tackle from Wakefield. He dropped the ball as well in the second. Solid start from the big man of Wakefield. Brad Fash drops the ball. He's claiming that it's been stripped, though. He's asking for a challenge. It's an early one if they take it. I don't think they will. They are, though. They are. What are we there? The time off as well, I think. What are we there? First 30, 40 seconds. Challenge is in already. They might get away with... What they might get away with here is inconclusive because it all depends on the camera angles. But the one that was the official one showed nothing. Let's have a look here. There's a hand there. Yeah, there is. That camera angle's done him. McMeeker turns around. He saw it as well. Yeah, I mean, when they do jump up like that, claiming a strip, more often than not, they are right. So you got to be pretty confident with that first, second tackle of the game. So Power won't be happy with that. There's no need for that. First set of the game. Pulling on the ball and stripping the ball is just unnecessary. I've started the clock too soon. They've not even tapped it. There we go. Back underway. Harvey Hill's had a good start to the season. He got that nasty eye injury. I can't remember when it was. I think it was at the weekend. He's had stitches in it. He's back on the field though. They go right to left here, Hull F.C. Expansive rugby already on the third. Asiata's back playing first receiver. He loves that position. Worked well when he played at Lee as well. Cuss with the kick, gets absolutely flattened afterwards. Ball gone backwards, but Wakefield come away with it in the end, so turnover. That was something I've seen a few people talking about, is these, after the ball's been turned over from a kick, and the opposition is then in their own, 10 metres, teams are laying on those first two tackles, because it makes no difference to them if they start the set again, as long as they can get their line set. It's much better for them if they think that it's getting a bit quick. Jazz Tavunga stayed down here, though, holding his head. Gets up and plays the ball, but the physician's with him. He looks a bit drowsy, I'm not going to lie. He might be off for a HIA pretty soon. I think they kicked early then, Wakefield as well. Hull F.C. back with the ball. Good lines. Oh no, Tavunga's back in the line there. He's in that tackle, so he must be fine, given the all clear. His line speed was pretty quick then as well, so must have just got caught in the tackle, maybe his head. Wasn't a high tackle, I don't think. Oof. Good defence there from Wakefield. It's the standard Rugby League arm wrestle here. First 3 minutes. Playing for territory more than anything. There's a decent run there from Pratt. It's a slower start than what I've been seeing in other games at the minute. And it's two very nervy teams just trying to feel their way into the game a bit, but we've only had that one shift from Hull F.C. I think we've had 5 sets of rugby there. They just rammed off about 6 All players that are injured there. I know a lot of clubs are feeling it right now. There's a lot of injuries going around. I didn't realise Hull had so many though. Some big name players for them as well though. That she rammed off then, Jenna. Decent kick pressure there, but he got a good kick away. It's much better though from Wakefield, a lot quicker. They got over the halfway line this time, so we might see an attacking kick. On the 4th right now, Tavanga takes another one up the middle. A bit awkward in the tackle there. He's very slow play the ball. Like the early rounds, those have been getting pinged for the 6 agains with the new ruling. Let's see what Hull have got here. Starting in their own 10 metre. But Amir Burr, I think, just got pushed over in back play. And the Wakefield man trying to get back in his line. Still last one behind the 40. That Hull aren't really getting much joy with their forwards. Like I said, I have them as the bigger side, but Wakefield's defence so far is holding pretty strong, restricting meters from Hull. He's pushing there in that tackle, ref. Ooh. He's alright. It looked like that Aiden fell awkwardly then, but I think he's okay. He's carried on. Wakefield again in a position for an attacking kick here through Truman. I think they kick it out to the... Is it Myers? I think the young lad's side. It is Myers. Yeah, Ollie Pratt's playing centre for him. And again, Hull starting their own 10 metre. I think they need to maybe be a bit more expansive in this one to get further up the field. Because right now... then again, great run from Martin up the middle. He's through. Great run there from Martin. I think he's just stole about 60 metres. Quick play of the ball, and that is... Well, he's gone back to one. He said that Wakefield touched it. Pass from Martin off, went to ground. He's saying the Wakefield marker touched it. So first attacking set for FC here. Okay, from Lewis Martin. Great run up the middle. Broke the initial tackle and then, yeah, just chewed up the meters with his pace. They go left to right. Hardacre takes the tackle. Doesn't pass it to Briscoe. Probably would have got bundled in touch if he did. I'm going to say Caesar was a long way away from Arthur there. He did want to risk that pass. Takes the tackle. They either go Asiata to Caesar. Right to left. Still through hands. Opted not to kick, and Lewis Martin's in at the corner. Poor defence from Wakefield, but good hands. Good hands to FC, and they get Martin in at the corner, yeah. Lewis Martin, first try for Hull FC. Oh, not that one. It's a away score. Oops, done that wrong. I want the thingy in. They'll put it through as the 9th minute probably. Oops, no, 9th minute. It's better. Get to catch this last replay. I want to see what happened to the Wakefield defence because they had the men here. They push. It's Romano. Romano fends off Corey Hall, and then the winger for Wakefield feels like he has to bite in, and then yeah, they're finishing the corner. Just a missed assignment there from Corey Hall. Really, if he gets his body in front of Romano, that's probably not a try. HaitcH from the sideline then. Let's see if he's brought his kicking boots. Looking good. Yep. That's 6. 6 on the board. And like I said, that was first attacking set from FC as well. They were really struggling to get out from their own line. Martin takes a great drive up the middle, chews up 60 metres, and then they get a 6 again. Yeah, and then he finishes the try. So technically, it started and finished with him that entire play for Hull. Yeah, I didn't stop the clock. It's fine though, I think. Yeah, they're still getting manhandled in these tackles up the middle, Hull. It's a better run again. It's one of the right side backs doing it. Lytton. Kick from their own 40, which has been standard for Hull FC in this game so far. Wakefield go to the edge with Josh Rourke. Could have got penalised then, Fash. He went back through the tackle there. Oh, big hit though. I went from him being penalised to he just puts an absolute massive shot on. Great contact. Markers aren't square on this play. I'll be running straight at them. Pratt almost through. Breaks one tackle, but does get tackled by the second man. Shorter kick over the top this time. Turns Martin around. He does gather it. Oh, ankle tap. Touching goal. Drop out for Hull FC. It's a great little kick, this one. Sees the space and behind Martin. Makes him turn around and chase it. And then Corey Hall. Ankle tap. Traps him in the in goal. Just does enough there. Just catches his ankle. They go short FC, a little too short. I think I went about 5 metres. So, pressure on there now. Wakey, really strong attacking set here now. I don't know why you're throwing your arms up, mate. You didn't even kick it 10 metres. If he doesn't catch it and Wakefield dropping it and score, then you will be complaining. Let's see what Wakefield can do here now. That's what I've been talking about. Brad Fash laying on because it's the first tackle. Allowing his defenders to get set. They don't penalise it though. I wonder if something's been said in the week. Oh, they did. They did 6 again, sorry. I just didn't hear the referee's whistle. Short from the young man. Little dart from acting half. Held up though. Smith. Harvey Smith almost caught him napping there. They do hold him up though over the line. Let's see if they can get a spread on here. Truman. They take one up the middle. And then they go left to right with Truman. Another great tackle. Try-saving tackle there. I think it was Cust. They go left to right. Long ball over the top. And it's Will Tate, I think he's called. Tate in the corner. Strike back immediately there, Wakefield. Short dropout. Whoops, it's only 4. Short dropout from FC. Really bites them in the backside there. Both tries on the same side of the field there as well. It was almost a bit of a mess here because Truman gets caught on the line and McMeekin has to go into 9. And then it's like a looping pass. I don't know who throws this pass. It is Jack Sinfield. Quick hands, looping pass. And there's just enough space in the corner for him to get over the line. Sinfield on the kicking duties as well. Let's see if he can kick like his dad used to. Oh, it's going wide. Unlucky. 4-6. 4 points to 6. Not a bad start to the game, to be honest. Like I said, that first, 5-6 minutes, it was looking a bit ominous. It was very back and forth, getting in the arm wrestle, and then, yeah, the game's been broken open here by 2 tries. Think who that is. Someone's shot at the line there for Hull F.C. Tried to shut the play down and completely missed. That's where the space came in for Wakefield in the corner there. I think Brad Fash was bloodied up then as well. He must have got a knock on the nose. They let the ball bounce from the kickoff, and Rourke does eventually get on it. Almost a bit of a mess there. Ooh, that was slow from 9, and then a juggle from the back rower. Does keep hold of it though. McMeekin now at the middle. Looked to spread it a little bit, but decided not to pass it along. One-handed pickup. It's a better drive up the middle. Asiata falls at the back of that one, so the man down, but kicks collected by Briscoe. Again, messing around in the tackle. I think the referees not give that one. They must have something must have been said in the week, because a lot of these, the first couple of weeks, have been penalised. We've been seeing a lot of 6 agains, quick rucks. This is a lot slower than we've been seeing. Good meters from ACR today. He made about 10 meters after contact, I think, there. Same with Aiden now, backing up. Does the same. Take easy 10 meters for him. Potential for an attacking kick from Caesar. Chase isn't really there for it, though. Tate collects it. Harvey Smith and Caesar having a bit of a set to, and Tavanga comes in. Just a little bit of a set to, bit of handbags, nothing serious. Oh, he like dragged him down after the fact is what it was. I think he didn't like. Knock on from Wakefield now, though. Could be costly. It was an error from them last time what gave FC the field position and a try. I think he lets go of that one. I don't think you're winning that one if you challenge it. Yeah, Harvey Hill's hands are on the ball, but I'm pretty sure you just let go of that, trying to nick the penalty. There wasn't really much of a strip in motion. He's just clamping the ball there, so you can't pass. Yeah, that's never a ball steal. Yeah, agreed. Step from Arthur. Almost breaks the tackle. Harvey Hill gets pushed back there by three defenders. They go right to left. Now with the spread, Litton tries to get around the outside, but stopped by Sinfield and Hall. Tavanga's been called offside, but still moves up in the line. Doesn't get penalised. Hardacre now drops it back to Briscoe, and he almost threw an interception, but it has actually knocked on. And they put a kick through. Risky play. You had a full set of 6 then. I think Caesar's just lost his mind a little bit there. There was no need to kick that. They had a full set of 6 again after a knock on from potential interception. Kicks the ball to nowhere. And yeah, they should have been putting pressure on there for me. Bad decision there from Caesar. He probably wouldn't do that again if he had his time. Potential early kick here from Wakefield. Straight down the throat though. That's a poor kick. Litton catches on the full and just chews up the meters. Oh, bad pass from Briscoe. He was behind Romano, but he reeled it in. Briscoe there skips past the first man, but does get brought down. Not seeing a lot in terms of attacking rugby from both of these sides at the minute, though. It's very one man up the middle. I think he's been hit hard in that tackle. Slow to get up. But yeah, for both sides, the two bits of attacking rugby we've seen, they have scored off them. So they're just taking their time, I guess, doing it more when they're closer to the line. Happy to just keep sending the big man up the middle right now. Wakefield now struggling to get out of their own half, though. Hull F.C. turning the screw in their defence. Big shot from Romano there. Shot out the line, had to make sure he made that tackle. They go to his side where he did shoot out the line, but they cover him. Last one on halfway line. Bit of a lower angled kick this time, but again, it's still down the Hull FC man's throat. Briscoe this time, though. Hi, Buzz. How you doing? I don't. Sorry, I only use the Sky app, so sorry about that one. Tight game at the minute, though. Do you follow any of these sides, Baz? Are you Wakefield or FC, or are you just looking as a neutral? Arthur there again, play acting around the ball, trying to push Tavanga around, and then drops the ball in the process. Protest to the referee, but you're never going to get that one. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm a... Well, you can probably see from behind me, I'm a Saints fan, so looking forward to Saturday's game. Bit scrappy at the minute, this game. As I said, there have been two attacking plays. Both teams have scored off them, but in the main, it's just been a lot of one-man rugby up the middle this. See if they got anything from the scrum play. No, Truman just straight up the middle. Back in the processes. Hamlin Ueli is on now for Wakefield. That's the first 6 again we've seen for holding down tonight. He's not been as big on that as they have been recently. Wakefield in good attacking rugby here now, though. Brad Fash is messing around with McMeekin, though. Oh, hang on. Now he's getting a bit tasty. I mean, Brad Fash is not one to back down, but there's definitely smaller men than McMeekin to go after as well for him. Yeah, I was the same as yourself. I'd have gone Wakefield, but I know before the game, Powell's made a lot of changes. They some of the like new signings as well, like Tyson Smoothie, but I think he might be an injury. They've dropped the fullback as well. I can't think of his name now. I can see it. Max Jowett. He's not playing. They got Josh Rawkin. So yeah, a couple of changes from Powell. It's anyone's game right now. I've got to be honest. I think the referee's just going to tell him get on with this. I've not stopped the clock, have I? There's about 17 minutes left. Sorry, 16. He's going to penalise McMeekin here, I think. McMeekin getting a talking to from the referee there. Does get penalised. He said that he's been holding Brad Fash into the tackle, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, he does shove him in the face afterwards. Bowles disappointed there. FC ball, yeah, correct. Yeah, on the halfway line. Everything at the minute's going through Asiata now that he's back in. He's like first receiver on every play for them. They got a set of 6 start again as well on the 30. Going through the hands left and right. Caesar's got it now. Nice little short pass, but well defended with Truman. Going right to left this time. Long pass over the top from Caesar. Martin potentially in at the corner. Does get in at the corner. Second for Lewis Martin tonight. Referee gives it on field as well. (10-4). Kick to come. There you go. And again, it's off the back of, we'll call it an error, giving away a penalty. It's a cardinal sin when you've got the ball and you give a penalty away. McMeekin deemed to be holding in Brad Fash in the tackle. And then, yeah, and again, the second bit of proper attacking rugby from Hull F.C. and they're getting into the corner. Yeah, it was silly. It was. If he has his time again, he won't be doing it. Now, he was kicked from the sideline as well last time. This could be 12. Powell is not happy. Yeah, it was self-inflicted as well. Kicks missed. Still 10-4. No worries, fella. Thank you for swinging by. Have a good one. Same again from Wakefield. They concede the try, and then this next set of 6, they are hammering FC in defence. Good strong contact. Kick behind the 40 from FC. Taken by Tate though. And we're back into that arm wrestle that we've been seeing all game. Big tackle from Asiata. He's probably man at match right now for FC. Good defence from Marker as well. I'd say in attack everything goes through him right now, and then defence has been solid as well so far. And don't get me wrong, Martin scored both tries, but then pretty much walk-ins for both of them for him. Not had to do a lot. Sinfield puts it up. He's got Josh Rock through the middle chasing it. Litton with a bad drop. Potential accidental offside. He's just give a set restart instead. So Wakefield, strong attacking position. Caesar come flying out the line to shut that play down. Let's see what Wakefield have got now. And again, second time they've had decent attacking ball here. Short ball. Hamlin Ueli doesn't quite get there. League South pulls him down. They go right to left now with Truman. Out the back to Rock, I think that is. It is. He was a bit slow though. Bit slow. Sorry, not from him. Wakefield in general. He's a bit slow through the hands there. Going left to right now. They take one up the middle. Hamlin Ueli again. Set up play. Let's see which way they go. Left to right. It's the way they scored last time. Kick through from Truman. Great catch. It's Asiata again. Like a cricketer in the slips with that catch. Shuts the play down. Oh, and then Wakefield penalised, I'm guessing, for offside. It's a few times they've been penalised there with, good position for turning the screw on Hull. It's that young lad, I think, Smith, right next to the referee, just too early. Too keen to get off the line. Asiata gets a breather there now. Sam Lissoni's on now for FC as well. Tired defenders. Don't want him running at you. There he is, Skittle Smith. James Bell on now for FC. They probably swapped him for Asiata, to be honest, because he does play that similar role. Ball handling back rower. I liked him at Sage, James Bell. He was a great player. Lissoni passing the ball. Bell almost through a gap. Does get pulled down. I think it's Truman. Good tackle. Burrow out for Matt Tinarth. Quick and... What are Wakefield doing? Drop on the ball. Ball goes to ground from SC with some sloppy passing, and Wakefield just stood around. Get on that ball. Very scrappy at the end of that set. Oh, I think that was offside. Offside FC. HaitcH, yeah, he was just... Didn't quite get back, and then quick off the line as well. He could have got pinged both times. Didn't look happy with himself then, HaitcH. So again, potential attacking set here for Wakefield. They are in the whole half now. Hello, Ashley. How are we? He's pleading his innocence here, but definitely that's a swinging arm to the head. Definitely caught him. It'll probably just be a penalty, though. I think he is falling. He's falling into that tackle, but that's a definite shoulder to the head. Back of the head. I think they're trying to make something out of nothing here. It's just a penalty, that, for me. Not saying it won't hurt, though. Hang on. Yeah, he just said there's 2 mitigations. I'm getting told off by the teacher. Be careful. Solid run in there from McMeekan. Wakefield set up right to left. Sinfield, Truman, quick hands. And my streams broke. They just as they were putting the ball through the hands, the stream froze. I think Hull FC have come out with it with an interception somewhere there. They have their hands on the ball now. They'll be upset with that Wakefield. It's a good position to start putting some pressure on Hull. I get to see it here. It's actually just not taken in by the Wakefield man. And Hull FC come away with the ball. HaitcH skirting across the middle. Almost gets through. Just about kept hold of the ball. Almost lost it in that tackle then. James Bell throws an interception now. Just got all the Sinfield shots though. And then holds on for too long and gives away a penalty. Compounds the first error of the interception and then gives away a penalty. Good job. He's got his kecks on there, Sinfield. His shots were getting pulled in a promiscuous position. It's not a usual thing in rugby. Big man up the middle. Solid tackle though. Leaves 2 men on the floor. Smith, I think you need to be more decisive there. You can't go. He just kept hold on to the ball for too long there. They go left to right. They've got a man on the edge. Corey Hall close to the line. Doesn't quite get there. Do they go for the big shift or is it kick to the corner? Kick from Sinfield. It's into the end goal. It's sorted by. No need for this pushing and shoving though. He was only tackling the man. Yeah, 7 tackles set for Hull FC there now. That was a right mess of the restart. I think he dummied it, and the Wakefield lads got off the line quick. Play allowed to continue, though. Lissoni's looking to pass the ball a bit more. I think he just needs to come on and do his job and just run that ball straight and hard. Skittle a few players. It is, yeah. That's the time left, yeah. Yeah. It's a little bit quick mine right now. There's about 3.5 minutes left in the half. Yeah, it's not the greatest. I can see it there. It got stuck then. In fact, it's doing it quite a lot there now you've mentioned it. It is stuttering quite a bit, isn't it? Hull FC hunting now though. Got Wakefield on their own try line. It does, yeah. You're not wrong. Oh, yeah, he's gonna get penalised for that. That's harsh on him. He tries to get out of the tackle, but you can say he's staying in there, but I thought he's trying to get out. It was just a quick play of the ball from Wakefield. Fine touch. Makes a mess of passing the ball in field, though. Oh, good. Play on restarted. So Wakefield now going to the middle of the field. I think they're going to set up for a shift one way or the other. Probably on the fourth. Yeah, I got one earlier with Sinfield. They go the same way again. Ball just about kept hold of that. A little drop-off play. They go right to left now. Kick to the corner again. That same way. Ollie Pratt goes up. It was batted back but collected by Hull F.C. in the end, and Arthur comes away with it. Hello, Kel. What have we both been up to tonight? The usual then. Yeah, the usual. I mean, the usual in playing TFT, obviously, you usually do the carrying Kel. Yeah. No, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the ref said then, but it was very close to swearing. I don't think he did, though. And he's saying that both sides are trying to slow the ruck down. I was moaning earlier that the referee has been keeping this slow anyway. Unless somebody's had a word with him and said, like, it's too slow. It's very strange. In terms of who we're supporting, I'm not really fussed in this game, to be honest. I am just very much neutral. Yeah. Like I said, both of these teams are probably looking at top 6, like in and around that top 6 area. It's just been a very close game so far. He's dropped the ball there, though. That's a solid knock on. There's just good contact in the tackle, I think. I don't think you can complain about that one. There were no hands in there. I should reset the clock, shouldn't I? And just put... There's about 30 seconds left in the half on this. I can't say I'm surprised. Is it... I know they're in the same area, these men and Bradford. I didn't realise they were that close, though, that like the halls are that close. She's not wrong. She's done you there. High kick, last play of the half. Fullback's trying to get there, doesn't get there. Pratt gets the ball and gets it down. Try for Wakefield on the last play of the half. That is crazy. Well, Oliver Pratt right on half time. Don't get me wrong, it was a high kick, but Litton's got to do better there from fullback. He never looked comfortable getting to that ball, lets it bounce, and it does go in Wakefield's favour. Like, it's right on half time. Like, he made it there. He could have just booted it. Like, you just get the ball off the field at that point. But Pratt didn't give up on the play and gets his reward. Gets the ball down as well. Yeah, I've just seen that. I've just sent a message. They have, yeah. It's funny. I have the lad at the side of Pratt on that wing, Myers. Evens it up as well. I bet you are. 10 apiece, second half to come. Not bad. Exciting stuff. And we're off. Second half is not the start you want from Wakefield. It went backwards so luckily, so play on. He is, yeah. Enjoy. I'll catch you in a bit. It's Hamlin Ueli. He's come on and he's really helped Wakey get up the park. They were struggling at the start of the game, but since he's come on, he's made a few drives that have pushed Hull back. And Litton again attacks the kick but drops it forward. Wakefield's starting the game with an attacking set. It's all off the back of errors, though. Every time this either side's had an attacking set, it's been off the back of an error from the opposition. And they go left. It's Hamlin Ueli again. Looking right, another short pass. You need to get Fartilli running on a better line than that if he's going to get over the line. He was a try machine last season, to be fair to him. For a big man. And they go short side. Just going to end with the second rower. It's a wider switch left to right. They go full width for the field here. They do get it to the Tate on the wing. He escaped the first tackle before getting bundled in touch. Gets up and tries to go again. I think he should have just... He just needed to take that first contact when he hits the deck. Because he should have already been bundled in touch there. He just needed to calm down and not get up as quick, I think. Then they couldn't do that and bundle him in touch. They still had one left, I think. It was only the fourth. But Litton gets away with that one. It was his mistake in the first half what gifted Wakefield a try in half-time. They know that that's somewhere to attack though now, Wakefield, so I expect more high kicks going to him. Let's see what Huddersfield. Let's see what Hull FC have got here. Getting monstered a bit in defence right now. Struggling to find their meters all of a sudden. James Bell lifted off his feet. It's a short kick. Good kick pressure. Is it on the full as well? It is. Great kick pressure from Wakefield. Oh, let's see. Kick it out on the full. That's going to be a penalty from where it was kicked from, which is... That's probably the whole 40-metre line. So it's going to be another attacking set for Wakefield here. Yeah, that was poor, that. Yeah, you need to do better than that. We've not got more connection issues, have we, here from... We do. This has been a theme for this season. Officials having trouble with the old technology. Can't hear one another. Let's put that to... No, that's fine, actually. I think we're still just waiting on him to get sorted out. Not really had any update on what's going on, but the physios are out with the water bottles for the boys, so there must be a bit of a break still. Must be tough for the players though. Like you've just had half time, you come back out, you start getting into the game again, and then immediately you stop for 5-10 minutes. Especially when it's from no fault of your own, like it's the IT of the officials what's causing the issues. And we're back underway. There we go. Second tackle, about 20 metres out from the whole line. They go right to left. Bit of a spread. Second row are almost through there. Drop-off play from Truman. They've used Hamlin Ueli a lot. I'm not surprised, as I say. He's been the best forward so far. Sinfio with an outrageous dummy. Goes through the gap. They'll probably check obstruction because that looked a little too easy for him to dance through in the end. He's given no try. We'll wait on putting it on the score sheet. Because I've been stung a few times with this. Let's stop the clock. Give this a watch. The initial replay. He stops before. For me, he stops before he even hits Caesar and he just dives to the floor. Fourth officials recognise that he tries to pull up, but I think he's going to say he still touches him. That's harsh for me, that. That's a harsh call. You can say there's contact, but there's minimal contact there, and he tries to pull up. That's being played out. Yeah, exactly. Caesar finds that contact more than there being contact. It's a no try, though. Game stays 10 apiece. Time back on. He's already falling to the ground before the guy even reaches him. He knows exactly what he's doing. I don't like that call. I don't like that decision. That's why I'm not an official. So let's see on the halfway line now. Lissoni passing the ball, acting like a first receiver. It looks so strange to see. Usually, he just drives it in, skittling players. He's here again. Nice pass, though. Working with James Bell. I think he's been learning a thing or two from James Bell. Roles reversed there, though. Kick through from Caesar, well handled by Corey Hall. And Wakefield start from their own line. He should get penalised there. He's played for that. Yeah, he's penalised. I think he's penalised Wakefield, and I think rightly so. Corey Hall legs him up for no reason whatsoever. Let's have a look. I think Sky and the commentators don't realise yet that he's penalised Wakefield. Yeah, there we go. He legs him up for no reason. Like, again, that's the second time they've given away a penalty with the ball, Wakefield. Like, Powell's going to be pulling his hair out. It's so unnecessary what he's doing there. It's just ridiculous play. Yeah, if Hull score here off the back of this. Oh, Sal drops the tackle in. Dropped the ball in the tackle. Referee said it's gone backwards, though. Hull FC retain the ball. Going right to left now. Hits Lissoni. It's shrugging him off. The ball flies out of that tackle. He's given a knock on. Wakefield drop on the ball. That ball shot out of that tackle. I'm not having that. That just dropped out. And Wakefield come get the possession again. It is actually just lost in the tackle. It just came out really fast. Lost in the contact. Getting a bit scrappy start of this second half. Hall with a good drive. Hits his front as well. Quick play the ball. Let's see, they've got an attacking kick at the end of it. Goes high from Truman. It's not quite... Oh, it is at David Litton. He handles this one, though. Two players collide. Going through. Referee's not giving anything, though. Ooh. Pass behind him, then. Almost an error again from FC. Martin gets his arm free. Offload to Amir Burra. I think he's just... Yeah, he's claimed there was contact to his head there. Hardaker's not happy either. Physio on, but he knows if it stops the game, he's going to have to come off. Tries shrugging him away, but referee has stopped it now. Let's have a look here. Does he get caught in the face? He does. His shoulder to the head. I think he kind of falls into it a little bit, though. Be a sore one. They have pulled him off for a HIA assessment as well. There's no malice in that, and there is just contact to the head. I think it's just a penalty for me. I'd be upset if they give a card out for that. It's just a penalty. Just get on with the game. Come on. Let's stop waiting around now. Yeah. Okay, good. They have just give a penalty. Yeah, he should. He's trying to protest a little too hard then. I'll just get away. It's fine to just give away the penalty there. I think that is all it is. You don't want to make it worse. Oh, hang on. They've got more IT issues again. Oh. Well, there's been some sort of allegation on the field here. Well, Corey Hall's not happy with something. There's been an allegation against one of the Hull F.C. players. It's gone on report. We didn't see what happened, but it's been put on report, so we'll see what comes in the next few days about that one. I think. Oh, I see what happened. They've just shown a replay on it there. He's tackled him by grabbing hold of his crown jewels there, but I think it's just accidental. I don't think he genuinely meant to grab there. It's just where his hand ended up to tackle him. They go right to left here, Hull. It's a bit slow, though. It kind of went... The ball kind of stalled with James Bell in the middle. But Romano gets to the line. Romano got to the line and then just dropped the ball. What happened there? Drops the ball. Wakefield get on it and come away and make 20 metres. Let's see a replay. He's looking for an offload. It gets knocked out in the tackle. Knocked out in the tackle by Wakefield, but it goes backwards, so it's play on. And Wakefield up to their own 40-metre line. Clear him with a crusher tackle. He is going to get up, though. Late offload from Ueli. Truman up the middle, still going. Jake Truman, fullbacks. Litton backed off as much as he could then. He almost invited them in. Does make the tackle, though. Ball goes to ground. It's all a bit scrappy here from Wakefield. Smith puts a kick through. Picked up by Martin, and then they put the ball down on the 5-metre line. I don't know how Wakefield haven't scored there. Litton was like inviting them. I thought if Truman just carried on running, Litton was backing off that much, he'd go over the line. And he passed it, and they make the tackle. That is a try bombed from Wakefield there. I don't know how he managed it, but they have. I don't understand. We're going to get the replay here. It's great work from Truman, and he breaks 2 tackles. Litton's backing up, and he just passes too early. He does just pass too soon. He should have backed himself, I think, and just gone over the line. Well, in all of that replay, Hull got to the last tackle. Last last tackle kick bounces awkwardly, but Wakefield do get on top of it, and FC are now mucking around in the tackle, and they get penalised. He's asking for them to challenge it, but I don't think they're gonna do. They're saying he was locking them in the tackle, but you just laying it on him there, just holding down, like. For me, that's when you know either you're tired or you know part of your team's tired, and you lay on for way too long than necessary. And you just give away an unnecessary penalty. Again, more errors from their own doing there from FC. Not been impressed by FC tonight, I got to be honest. Just very silly self errors. Wakefield on the ascendancy though. If any team looks likely to score next, it is them. Truman again, good run. He got it hard, but bounces back up and makes a few more meters, gets an offload. The attack from the right, another offload, finds Smith. I think he's hurt himself. Has he hurt himself? He was slow to get up. Kick to the left corner. It's going to be Ollie Pratt again. Gathered by Pratt. He's fighting to get to the line, but can't quite get there. Him and the winger almost got in each other's way there. But turnover on their own line. Let's see what Wakefield's goal line defence is like. Quick off the line. You've got to be careful you don't get pinged for offside when you're like this, but don't get too excited, then it works well. Heavy shot from Hamlin Uele on Martin. And they're on the third, haven't made 20 metres yet, FC. Ooh, low pass, well held by Bell. Tackled on the 24th tackle. It's going to need a big boot, this one, to get him out of trouble. Kicking on their own 30 metre here. It's gone 30 to 30 almost. It's not the worst kick. Wakefield start on their own 40 now. Oh, well, that was almost a forward pass. Ooh, Van Ganai, yeah, he did get clipped high. His head rocked then in contact. It's in a kickable position here if they want to take the two to get up to 12 points. They are going to take the two. Let's see if Sinfield can kick this. Pretty straightforward. It's right in front of the sticks. He's pulled it wide though. Does make sure it goes dead, so it's going to be a drop out. I think it's usually on the 10, is it? Drop off on the 10 or 20 metre? Can't believe it. Can't remember. It's been that long since I've seen a misconversion and it go dead. From the 20, drop out from the 20. HaitcH puts his foot through that. Lands on the Wakefield 30. Little bit of a mix-up almost there. And he was taking the drive in, but they got it sorted. Starting to set on their own 30 now. Quick play the ball there. Shoots out from Smith. Does well. Pinched about 20 metres there, if not more. Sinfield now. Straightens up. Almost gets through the gap. He had a couple of willing runners, but keeps hold of it himself. Drop off play to Hamlin Nuele in the middle. He's played a lot of minutes. He came off the bench, him. He might be due for his breather at 60 minutes, maybe. Great pass from Sinfield, and it's going to be Will Tate in the corner. Great try from Wakefield. Great pass from Sinfield. Given on field, it will go up for review, but that looked good to me. 14 points to 10, kick to come. Does well to stay in the field there, Tate. It was a bit awkward for Corey Hall. He catches the ball behind him and has to twist and offload, but great try. Second one for him, Will Tate. He's missed 2 out of 3 Sinfield tonight, and this is another one from the edge. Right footers. Sent it wide, yeah. It's very similar to his second kick of the night, I think it was. Yeah, 20 minutes to go. Let's set the clock there. About 20 minutes to go. 4 points in it. He has got a shiner there, Burrow, yeah. Passed his HIA, though. Which is the main thing for him and Hull. And we've got another break in play. It's been very heavy on this match. Especially when you've just conceded and you want to make amends. Having the game stop like this is not going to help you. Just gives the opposition time to get the breath back. They need to have a look at this, though, the RFL, because it's happening in most games. There's just issues with the officials. Okay, looks like we're ready to go again. Big kick-off from Hardacre there. Taken in by Wakey, and off we go. Big tackle there from Aiden. Good contact. Cameron Scott on the field now. Looks like he's in the second row position. I don't think I've ever seen him play there. He's usually a centre. Wakefield must be struggling for forwards. They've had to put him in there. Last one on the halfway line. Sends it high. Here's good pressure, good chase. Briscoe tackled on his own 10 there. Long pass into Litton. Gets crunched in the tackle, though. Spreading left to right here. FC, they find Hardacre, but he cuts back inside, and it's a great tackle from Jay Pitt. Quick play the ball, no 9. They just about get there, Cust. McMeekin almost got around that tackle and got the ball back. So Wakefield going to be starting around their own 30-metre line. Cust reeled out of that tackle. Truman points it out, tells his next runner to charge at him. Goes further in field, though. FC are hunting here, though. Big contact in the tackles. It's the 4th. They got the short side. They've not got numbers. Truman almost breaks through. But Truman tackled on the 5th. If they got ready to kick this, Sinfield moved across. It's a similar kick to the last one. Right on the money. And great kick chase again from them. Cade Cuss being seen to by the physio. He's probably going to end up getting pulled off for an HIA maybe. John Asiata's back on the field now. Hull FC do need a spark. They need something different. They haven't had anything going forward with the ball. Cuss must be alright because he's just ran into acting half, so he'll be carrying on. James Bell off, Asiata on. Not the greatest kick from Caesar though. Finds the ground. Couple of bounces and Rock gets on it. Offload from Pratt. I don't think that was necessary. They might lose meters here. Yeah, they do. Lost about 5 meters there with that offload. Harvey Hill gets a knee to the... accidental knee to the head there, I think, in the tackle. And Cust has gone off now. They've been keeping an eye on him. I did say he looked a bit wobbly and he'd probably go off, but... Physio came on and went off. It must be the independent doctor who's pulled him off. Yeah, he's telling him to calm down. That's cussed off for a HIA then. We've lost what tackle we're on. They got Truman. They get the ball to the edge with Myers. FC swarm him though. This is the last tackle now. Truman turns it back into the short side. They're just going to turn that ball over on the 10. Bit lackluster that from Wakefield. Back in the defence maybe though. Wakefield, they do go flying out. Bit of shirt grabbing though. Litton steals about 10 metres when it looked like he was going to get hammered. They go right to left now. Ball hits the ground. It come off Tate though. That's going to be a back to 1. They tried to rush that a little bit. And ball did go to ground. Short side play from Hull. Caesar running the ball now. Getting a bit of... rub with the green here. Bit too much for me there by Jazz Tavanga in that tackle. He gets away with it though. They were on a roll then, FC, and he knew it. He just held on a little bit. Referee didn't penalise him though. Great run from Aiden there. We're on the last. Caesar puts it up. Martin's chasing. Well taken from Josh Rourke, I think it was. Oh, dear, that was a collision. He just went flying at the back of that tackle. Completely misjudged where that one was going. I think he hit his own man and went flying. Truman almost through. He's looking the most dangerous man on the field right now with his running game. Constantly poking his head through the tackles. And yeah, Sinfield kicks for touch. I think Wakefield are happy to try and hold this 4-point lead the way they're ending their sets right now. Just turning it over in the FC, deep in the FC's half. Happy to just keep giving them the ball back. It's not a scrum anymore. It is just to play the ball, so they don't have as much time as they used to get the breath back, if that's what he's trying to do. Martin gets pushed back here on the first tackle. They lose meters on that tackle. Well, they're moving the ball whole. They know they need to get up the other end. I think it's a lot of lateral movement, though. I don't think they're going forward very far. Briscoe tries changing that. Asiata almost through a dummy and almost breaks the tackle. Play axe for a penalty. He's having none of that. It's the last. And it's not a great kick. The kick chase is poor. Straight down the throat. And then, yeah, the kick chase is just nowhere to be seen. They need to be doing better than that if they're going to get back in this game, Hull. Almost up to 10 minutes left. Time's running out for them. Oh, you don't need to be doing passes like that, Wakefield. Again, another one. Very flat passes. They're just unnecessary. You don't need to be doing that. I've been praising him for the game management. Maybe it's just Sinfield and his game management himself. Sends the kick high on the last. Litton collects it well. He's done well after a couple of errors. One at the back end of the first half and then at the start of the second. Oh, led with the forearm there, Martin. Gets away with it and then an offload as well. They've got to come up with something a bit different here, Hull. Probably in this set, to be honest. I know there's 10 minutes to go, but you've got to start doing something at some point before it's too late. Almost a tip tackle there. They get away with it. They burrow with a scoop from acting half. Straight up the middle. Nick's about 20 metres. Asks where his teammates were. I don't blame him. It's one of the first breaks they've had and no one's supporting him. But again, it's a deep kick and there's just no kick chase. They are knackered, I think. I think they're just out on their feet. Meanwhile, Wakefield dropped the ball. He's give a high tackle against Hardacre, I think. Jazz Tavanga's down in back play with holding his leg. Let's have a look at this again. That's not a high tackle. It's awkward, don't get me wrong. But it's not a high tackle. You know, it's like he grabs at his shoulders more than anything. Well, Tavanga's back up on his feet anyway. Pushing forward there, Cam Scott, and then played the ball really quickly, so the acting half almost knocked on. But Meekin with a solid run up the middle. Great platform to go either side here now with some attacking play. They go left. It was just too slow out the hands again. They just hold on. The first and second receivers just holding on too long with the ball. They need to get that out wide much quicker, Wakefield. Truman to the line. We're going left to right now. Sinfield with another dummy. And it's just a turnover. It is just a turnover. They're doing what Saints did against Lee here. They're keeping hold of that lead and they're just turning the ball over on the opposition line, basically. Back in the defence. And you can't blame them because Hull F.C. have thrown nothing at them, really. The two scores that Hull have made have come off the back of Wakefield errors in their own half. Oh, Litton loses the ball in the tackle. He tried to force the pass. He gets his arm slightly free. He tries to offload, and it comes off Fartilli in the tackle. Yeah. Poor lad. He's had a bit of a horror tonight. Those two drop balls. One was the Wakefield second try in the first half. And then this. Might be one to forget for him, to be honest. I don't think... I don't remember him ever playing fullback before. I appreciate he's just trying to fill in, so he has got that as well. He's trying to deal with. A lot of messing around at the play of the ball now. It's getting very scrappy in the rucks. They do get a 6 again. They go slightly left. Close to the FC line, though. They either got a big man storming onto the ball, or they... No, come on. What are we doing? Not messing around at the play of the ball. Just get on with the game. Dear me. It's Fartilli. Huge drive. He ran straight at Bailey then. They go for another crash play with McMeekin. Offload to Smith. Finds Sinfield. Does just take the tackle. The fourth tackle. They're going to go right to left here maybe. Or they do one up the middle to set up for it. The drop-off play up the middle to Fartilli. He's gone a bit too far though. They might have to go right now. Unless they go short side. They do to the left. It's Truman. Short ball. And again. Just happy to turn that ball over. They know they don't need to score. You know, if they get over the line, it's great. If they don't, it's great. They're happy to back the defence here on the FC line again. As long as they don't do anything silly, no penalties, this will work for them, I think, and they'll close the game out, to be honest. All it takes, though, is one defender gets too excited and fly out. And if they're good enough, they'll punish it. We've got Lasoni trying to play for a penalty now. They're all at it. Yeah, the whole players are trying to get the ball off him to play it. They know they're losing time with him being down on the floor. They go for an early kick. He doesn't get the bounce. Aiden Caesar went for an early kick. He saw the space behind the defensive line. Winger up in the line. Tries to get a cheeky kick over the top to Martin, and it doesn't get the bounce, and it goes straight out of play. Very unfortunate. I said they had to try something different. They finally do. For me, it's still too late in the game anyway. You know, you've only got 6 minutes left. The clock's way off there. They probably get 1 or 2 more sets of 6 here, Hull FC, depending on how Wakefield play it. So there's still time, but they've already shown their hand there now with that little kick over the top. Wakefield have got to be alert to that. Third tackle now, Wakefield on the Hull FC 10-metre line. Truman up the middle, almost breaks through. Great legs tackle from Asiata. Sinfield gets on the outside of his man. Man on man here. What a pass that was. I have no idea how he got that pass out. That was an insane pass. But it is a handover in the corner. He doesn't get over the line, will take for his hat-trick. I want to see that pass back. I don't know how he got that ball out of that tackle. But once again, Hull FC start on their own try line, basically. What Wakefield need to do now is just keep their eyes on where the FC speeds decide. If their left-hand winger's gone to the right-hand side, they're setting up for something different. Arthur tries to throw a dummy and go up the middle, but they're not buying that. It's with Caesar again. Run around play. Didn't really work out because he struggled to catch it. It was almost like a juggle pass in the end. And they're on the last. Did they do a different type of kick here? Did they run it? They're running it. I see it. It was a bad pass from Caesar, hit the ground. Briscoe got hold of it and just kicks it into the Wakefield man, essentially. Excuse me. Well, that's just going to be a Wakefield ball. He didn't play at that. It just hit him and went out the field. Bit of cramp for Smith, so game stopped again. Time back on. It's going to be probably the last 2 sets of 6. Maybe we get 3. The time left, but I think Hull FC are only going to get the 1. Here's Sinfield again. Excuse me. Well, this is it. Last set of 6 for Hull FC in this game. They're spreading it left to right. They shape for a kick and don't go for it. Great defense from Wakefield. They shot out the line there to cut that play out. Asiata takes one up the middle. I think they're up to the 3rd already, though. They're running out of plays. Caesar at the back. Again, I think Wakefield's defence has been solid, to be honest. They've never really broke their defensive line. It's been a wall. But as I say, I don't think FC have really thrown anything at them either. Their halves keep getting caught with the ball. It's just been too slow. They've not got the hands, not got the quick hands to get the ball out wide quick enough. I'm pretty sure that was Bailey just kicked that ball up in the air. Tavanga takes it, and I think that's going to be the game. They just one-man rugby this now. Take the tackles and take the 2 points. close game. But yeah, 0 from 3 for FC. They are struggling at the start of 2026. And there it is. There's the hooter. Wakefield with another win, I think that is now. They might be up to 2 wins. I got to be honest, like I said at the start of the game, I'm surprised. I mean, Powell made a lot of changes in that side there. No Jowett. Tyson Smoothie, I think, went out injured either at the start of the game. In training before the game. Moved Pratt from the wing back into the centre, and I think he looked better than he has been. Obviously, he scored his try as well. But FC, very poor. As I said, for a side who've got the bigger men, they just had no go forward up the middle for me. They need to be much better than that. So yeah, lot for them to think about. But yeah, thank you for everyone who came in and swung by, said hello. I'll be back on tomorrow. I believe it's the Lee and Catalan game that's been shown on Sky, so we'll be back for that one. Should be a good one. So yeah, I'll see y'all then.